Welcome to Empress Ebony's Tarot. If you're new here, my name is Ebony. Hello. How'd you doing? My name is Ebony. My father named me that. And in this environment, we use tarot primarily as a personal growth tool. I am an intuitive reader while knowing the foundations of tarot and honing my crafted way of interpreting the messages. If you're cool with that, then stick around. Grab a drink, something to snack on, something to take notes with, get comfortable, but not too comfortable. Strong boundaries around here. Tribe. Guess what? We celebrating. What's going on? Welcome back. Show the newcomers some gratitude and compassion. Give them directions to the areas and whatnot so we can get things started. Right. Let's get the party started. Right. I'm going to get the intro down, and the more I do it, thank you for all that bear with me through each reading. That's pretty much what this reading is going to be, a thank you reading. We celebrated 4 years in June 14th, I believe it was. By the time this is edited and get to y'all, the date will be there. But I think I've already posted it on the channel already. But I just want to show gratitude to all of those that are here, stuck with me, and those that pop in and out. Gratitude to you all as well. Gratitude to everyone who tunes in to even a minute of my content, of my channel messages. Yeah, a commitment came out because I definitely am committed to this. I'm committed to this. This started for me as a journey of self-mastery, self-discovery, healing, and just thinking back on everything I have to say, proud of myself. Yeah, and I've gained much clarity about exactly who I am authentically, rather than what they want me to be and what they told me to be. I'm definitely got a whole lot of 5 energy. Life path 5. At the very back of the deck, 33. Anxiety. I did start this with a little anxiety when I first started doing tarot. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I started out using tarot cards. Matter of fact, I didn't. My first decks were Oracle decks. The Personal Power deck by Deja Druid. The Goddess deck by Carolyn Barrett, I believe her name is, through Hay House. And I can't remember the third one. I can't remember the third one. I'm gonna have to go back into my Amazon cart and look at that. But I did. I had hella anxiety. I really wasn't even entertaining tarot for real until I met someone that was not on the same path but into spirituality as well. Someone I felt like I could relate to at that time in that season, and they gifted me my first tarot deck. Actually, it's I still got it. It's matter of fact, the next reading I'll do it with those cards. I know I've done that with. I know that I have done a reading with those cards before, more than once. I think it's called. Why is everything drawing a blank to me right now? I can't remember what it's called, but they're circle cards, and they have like a tribal, African theme to them. And now I'm not as nervous anymore, because I still get nervous. I don't know why. I still get nervous starting out doing readings. Like, you know, after pressing record, basically, leading up to pressing record. Because once I press record, it's like we here now. I've been meaning to go live, but my schedule it just is not what I desire it to be. So we got to roll with the punches. So again, that's why I am grateful that we are at 205 tribe members. The last I checked, I am very grateful. I try to show up. Well, I do. I set intentions to show up for y'all at least once a week. Um, just because of how the schedule is, and I've been making that. I've been consistent with it because, as I said, I'm committed to doing this, but I still do have to get my rest. And, until we work through whatever is holding up these finances, I will, that will be the schedule until I'm able to bring to fruition, some stability and finances to where I don't have to do all the things I'm doing in order to make some money. You know, I'm I'm learning patience through this. I feel like this is one of those patience was one of the big lessons that I needed to learn, and I also realized and acknowledged that I needed to be shown that it could be worse than it could be worse than it was before. So it's like, yeah, be careful with manifesting, because if you're a powerful manifester, you better be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You just might get it. And I know that I know what it is. I know what it is, and I know it won't be long. It's just me aligning with the said thing, and you know, breaking some of those habits and that are ingrained from childhood. Like, baby, those are hard to get through. Those are difficult to get through. It takes some time. You backslide, go back and forth, things like that. That's why I appreciate everybody that shows up. I appreciate every view, even if it's not necessarily mm, in celebration or to get a message. Like, yeah, I welcome it all, the messiness and all of that, because it comes with it, basically. But I do feel like there's some genuine folks in the tribe, because I was just gonna let it be like me and my spirit team ST, but they was like, nah, it has been some people that have been writing for you. They may not be vocal, and some of them may, do it under the gaze of evil eye, but still, it's still bringing attention to your platform. It's still, giving you more of a reason to show up, because I feel like I'm gonna show up anyway, because I feel like a lot of people need to learn that they can do tarot and these kind of things themselves if they choose to. And I feel like a lot of people also have to understand that everybody got a different path, and if I can lend some advice, teach a person something, give them a nugget, give them some inspiration, give them a kick in the tail when need be, because tough love is needed a lot, and people don't. People like to romanticize love all the time, but love has many different faces. It is full spectrum, and sometimes when you care about people, you got to be able to have those tough conversations. So, and I know sometimes, we gonna lose followers. Well, not followers. Well, yeah, I guess, because you would call them followers. I would call those people followers or subscribers, because they're not soul tribe, because they can't take that um, triggering moment and go do some reflection work on it and show back up ready to tackle something else new. You know, I do love my tribe, our tribe, because if the energy doesn't feel like it's the same thing all the time, when I tap into y'all energy, is not. It's like y'all have been making progress. Little, all I all I really ask of myself is 1%, 1% each day, 1% each moment on a good day. You get what I'm saying? Like, just progress, not perfection. Like, dead ass. That's dead ass. I wouldn't have it on my body for no other reason. So, like I said, I wanna send that love and gratitude out to y'all. I truly do love y'all. Everybody who show up and tap in, I love everybody. I love the whole, because I know we are all fragments of the same source. And how can I not love y'all but love myself the way I love myself? and okay, spirit. Okay, spirit. But for you guys, you need to commit to something. Living with honesty and light every day is a powerful way to cultivate a peaceful and meaningful life. By embracing truth, you unlock solutions and comfort. Let go of worries and express your emotions authentically and regularly. Open your heart to the future, because the best is yet to come. That's for y'all. That's for y'all and for me. That's for us. Clarity, transformation, change, opportunity, momentum, progress, success, adaptability, achievement. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a beneficiary, a beneficiary enriching your life experience. By embracing and adapting to change, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. Trust that everything is unfolding for the best. You are achieving your goals, and everything will work out perfectly in the end. That's why I say so much to celebrate. That's why I did this. I could have been like, oh, the moment has passed because, you know, it, it wasn't set up for me to be able to get the cake and the flowers and, the sparklers and all the things. I already had the sparklers, but certain things weren't set up. So I could have just been like a killjoy and be like, the moment has passed. But I'm like, no, like it don't fucking matter when we celebrate. It's people who celebrate they birthday for freaking month long, anniversaries for longer. Like, girl, celebrate. And that was an anxiety thing too. Like thinking that shit got to be in a specific way instead of just celebrating the moment, celebrating how far I've come, celebrating the fact that all of those days that I was like, fuck, like fuck this shit. Like it took me, I'm talking about it took me a good little minute to even get to 50. So it's like 2 years in, I'm like, whoa, like question the spirit, like, is this really what was, what's goody? What's goody in the hoodie? What the fuck is happening right now? Like, I done went out on a limb, and it was like, there's things you gotta learn. This is what you wanted. Ain't this what you asked for? Type shit. Like, this is what you asked for. You wasn't specific. You wasn't specific with your, with your request. So, yeah, now you got to, you done already committed to it. So now you got to see it through. You got to see it through, my boy. You got to see it through, my girlie. You got to see it through, baby girl. But the anxiety, it still set in from time to time. And I feel like that's another thing that, you know, I be gaining clarity on in the moment. Like, I'm on this journey just like y'all on y'all journey and on y'all path. It just be things that be happening. Like we human. Like we in a human world. We in a dense world. So, if the shit wasn't supposed to be a test or a challenge, then, we wouldn't incarnate it here on earth. But moving on to 33, anxiety, calm, resilience, trust, support, inner strength, overcoming fear. Don't let anxiety or stress take control, as they will only pull you into darkness where fear and panic prevail. Stay strong and trust yourself. The angels have faith in you, so you should have faith in yourself too, and should and do. what are the what are the sources of my anxiety, and how can I build trust in myself to overcome them? When you feel anxiety creeping in, take a moment to practice deep breathing and grounding techniques to remind yourself of your inner strength and the support around you. That also felt like quick redirection, because I don't know how true this is, but this is something that I heard on either the gram or YouTube, that an emotion only impacting you for 90 seconds. So anything past that is you rethinking the issue, or the trigger, the emotion, what triggered the emotion. At the bottom of the deck, we got intuition, integrity, relationship value, insight, perception, love, and commitment again with 0440. Trust. It didn't say trust. It does say trust your intuition right here, but right here it says the gut feeling. Trust your intuition. It's more than just a feeling. Be genuine with others and prioritize meaningful relationships. Remember to bring value to every interaction. Treat others with respect, as your actions will return to you in kind. Be mindful of boundaries, as as too many voices can cloud your journey. At the very back of the deck, we got 888, karma, balance, prosperity, success, wealth, cycles, cause and effect, gratitude. Abundance is on the way, and it extends beyond just financial wealth. This is a reminder that true fortune encompasses all aspects of life. If you don't appreciate those around you today, they may not be there tomorrow. Excuse me. Take responsibility for your actions and use this awareness to unlock your greatest potential. Yeah, that was, that karma has definitely been a part of my journey. Because, like I said, the cause and effect. I asked for something, but I wasn't specific. Specific. So I'm living in the cause and effect. I'm living in the karma of what I manifested. That's something for somebody, good, bad, or indifferent. What came to you because you weren't specific with your request. Hey, what? Angels and aura, angels and aura stack. Wow, she just keep coming up. You ain't gonna leave me alone. I guess I gotta research. I don't know if it's Hanel. Hanel. That's how it's coming up naturally for me. If it's not, let me know in the comments how to pronounce it. I'll probably know it by that time. But anyway, silver, goddess, psychic, sacred, proud. Career transition, change, excitement, opportunity, advancement. Maybe this is the catalyst to exactly what I'm looking for and those that are, you know, in the same frequency, on the same frequency as I am, as far as, you know, the clarity goes, with realizing, you know, that I am where I am because I wasn't specific with what I asked for. 35, which breaks down to an 8. Self-respect, worthiness, self-worth, affirmations, independent motivation, angel leader, brilliant, confident, worthy, beautiful, loved, queen, superstar. It feel like with that, some of us are still have those doubts. I wouldn't say that we don't believe that we're worthy. My spirit said, yeah, that is. You don't, we don't, us, me included, don't believe that we're worthy of the our big, like the magnificent, gorgeous, opulent vision that we had. We keep wondering how that's gonna manifest with given the current circumstances. And some just self sabotage and don't speak to themselves kindly. That used to be me. I didn't used to speak to myself. I didn't used to love myself as much as I did. You know, I was cocky and you know, what was you, arrogant in a sense. But I wasn't. I didn't love myself the way I love myself now. I always loved myself, but it was through the lens of, you know, others and making, you know, and pleasing others. But when I had that ugly crybear naked in front of that mirror, my first bout of shadow work, yes, baby, yeah, all those masks crumbled and broke to the floor. Whoever is afraid to do that, it's gonna be the best thing you ever did. Especially if you're truly ready and you're truly doing this, like you gotta hit rock bottom or have just like a debilitating tower moment. Everybody, you know, got they big bad mad energy about pain, but that'll be about the only thing that'll teach you. I'm getting the phrase like I used to say to my daughter, like you the child that gotta touch the fire to know it's hot. And I feel like that is, in a sense, everybody. Like you gotta feel the pain to know that it's real. You get what I'm saying? To be able to empathize with people and not just sympathize with folks. Especially when you feel like you should be of service to people, or how some would say when you're called to be of service to people who have been through some super traumatic things. Like, because just imagine, like, you don't necessarily have to meet people where they are, but if you have more than just sympathy to give them, you actually have some empathy. You can relate. Not everything didn't happen exactly, but you understand that root pain, that underlying pain, like the underlying trauma. That's like when you try to go to therapy and you know the motherfucker don't relate to you. Like you ain't seen a this type of abuse ever. That's why I feel like people shouldn't go into certain lines of therapy that they aren't equipped to, that they don't have real world experience with. Like it wasn't up close and personal. And I feel like people should stop like diminishing others' value or worth because they have been through certain traumas or whatever, or because they're self-taught, because what was there before these schools were established. You get what I'm saying? Like that's yeah. Razel, rainbow, enlightened, adaptable, soulful, connected. Yep, adaptability, clarity, coming to bring that clarity to let you know you're not a victim of no matter what the circumstances is. There was something to learn. And, law of attraction at the very back of the deck. My angels are with me. Life loves me. I am beautiful. I am prosperous. Everything is going to work out. Action, thought, feeling, feeling, diligence. Yeah, that's lining up with everything. No matter what the anxiety, you're resilient because you made it through to the next moment. But if you learn something, oh baby, that's the icing on the cake, chef's kiss, where you can overcome something, where you can be resilient and still lend support to others. Where you could be resilient and not beat yourself up for a decade afterwards before you know you realize like bitch I attracted this. you know bare naked ugly cry in the mirror like bitch I attracted this. Sir, I attracted this. Ma'am, I attracted this. However you identify, I attracted this said thing towards me because I was not specific with that thing that I spoke with my tongue and my breath into existence. What else, spirit? You got a lot to learn from someone who you feel as if isn't respectable. That's for somebody. 41, time to go. Transformation, completion, confirmation, exit. That's transformation. I'm here, I'm here, Mary, Mary, go get it. Dang, the other song I lost. Shoot. I lost the other song. Shoot. At the bottom of the deck, 13, abundance, faith, optimism, excitement, breakthrough. At the very back of the deck, open your heart to love, vulnerability, forgiveness, allowing, community. Yeah, I do feel like that. Open your opening your heart will give you open doors. Right now your door is closed. It's closed off. Your heart chakra is closed off. But you see how that I'm hearing fire burning, burning, burning. I don't know who that is. Fire burning, burning, burning on the dance floor. Whoa. Yeah, that was another song though. Like they bringing up like fire, fire burning. Like you got passion for things, and you are letting the fact that you stayed too long somewhere bring you that anxiety with committing to something else. And I feel that too, because I feel like I stayed the first time I did shadow work. I feel like I stayed in that energy for far too long, like because I wanted to keep being like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to keep being, toxic, dark, feminine rage, like fuck up the world type shit. You know what I mean? Like holding myself back in a sense. And it probably was some things that I did that, you know, it was, yeah, definitely prideful. Thank you, Spirit. They brought me, and it says destiny, pride, conscious, and forgiveness. Yeah. And then in reverse, it would be indecisive, ego, lost, judgment. So, yeah. Ooh, I guess, I mean, this can't be a call me out session. It is what it is, but it's time to travel. If you can't travel physically, because I'm a reader that understands what the fuck is going on in the world right now. If you can't travel right now, is I feel like it's just more of a metaphorical, pack your bags and leave this chapter where it is. Like it's time to move out of this house. You know, it's time to move out of this house. It's time to get away from this environment for a while. If it's because I feel like you should always come back home, but I feel like it's time for you to see something new. But set the intentions that the new thing that you see is better than what you're leaving, you know, that will give you inspiration. Yeah, and the understanding that you deserve nice things. Yeah, see the humor is at the bottom of the deck now. Yeah, I feel like you need to change of scenery so that you can not escape from where you are, but just see something new. Have a laugh or two, because it's real heavy where you at. And yeah, definitely the transformation and the ending of this cycle is very much so needed. You have that clarity. Anxiety is the only thing that's keeping you there. Anxiety is the only thing that's stopping you from committing to taking that leap and just going. Yeah, anxiety has you tiptoeing back and forth on your decision, being not being confident. But it's giving me that you you a pro at this, like so much so that you can still get this shit done with weight on your bar or weight on your back. But what I like about this card is that the the wand is bowing, so it's of course heavy, but the fact that she has a smile on her face, it's a heart at the center, and her arms are in like the receiving position versus holding it overhanded. She's holding it underhanded so that you know it truly can balance. She's not holding too tight to the grip. She letting everything harmonize as she moves forward with each step. Because holding it tight, I feel like you would lose your balance. Because most of the things over here on this left hand side way more than the things over on the right hand side. Just know, just like the ergonomics, the my mental. If you get it, you get it. Soul groups at the back of the deck. Messages, reunion, connection, validation. This feels like not only are you, like they said, gonna have financial abundance, you're gonna have the abundance of support that from that soul tribe that's coming towards you, the soul group, those who are, you know, the chakras are aligned. I'm here. I just want to realign your chakras. This is number 37. So that's 10. That's 10 as well. And this is 7. 30, 25, which breaks down to a 7. One more, Spirit. Yeah, it's time to go. You need to get away for a while. Travel. It's definitely time to let go of, the victimhood energy. It's time to go for everything that you've envisioned. It's time to go for it. It's time to go for your dreams. It's time to go after what it is will give you that fulfillment. Self-employment. It's self-employment to some. I know it's damn sure self-employment for me. 34, which breaks down to a 7. Commitment, resourceful, confident, rewarding. It's like you got messengers all around you. What the? Yeah, the anxiety card. You got support all around you. It's like you got messengers all around you, but yeah, that doubt, that self doubt, that self doubt. This with this self employment that's coming out, this feels like a super logical mind as well. Where it's like that just don't make sense. Like I don't see how that could be. I don't see how this could come to fruition. And then stressing out about it, having anxiety about it. Instead of surrendering, yeah, time to go, time to let go, time to surrender. Stop thinking about the wrong that could happen. What if it works out? Yeah. Spirit relationship. Come out of the lower chakras. Or if you haven't, that's another topic for another video, spirit. But just this intuition with this again too. Intuition was at the bottom of the deck with the gut feeling, yeah. Spirit relationship, intuition, connection, signs, inspiration. If you don't trust yourself, you won't trust these messages from spirit. Just letting you know it's time to go. It's time to go move from this environment. Like really start to pay attention, be present. It feels like it feels like someone like there are sure sure I can't catch the second word the spirit's saying. It's sure something signs of this message is for you, but because like I said, those chakras aren't aligned, you haven't really cultivated a relationship with spirit. It's why you're not getting them. Yeah, they bringing me to the butterfly on your shoulder. Like for this person, it feels like the butterfly land on your shoulder and you will just swat it away or run away screaming when it's your message. Like, what were you thinking about? What were you talking about? What was going on? Where were you at? Like, at the back of the deck, very back of the deck, Michael, blue, wise, honest, trustworthy, observant. Yeah. This feels like someone who has that's just you done doing the research. You're done doing the research. Like you've read several books and they've all told you it's time to go. They've all let you know that this is where you should be. But you're holding onto the fear. And I can admit in a sense I am too. I'm halted. I'm halted here. I'm here. I'm halted here. And I feel like this is a sign for me as well as you all. Like it's time to go. It's time to get moving. Spirit don't want you to reach the year mark of Spirit don't want you to reach the year mark in the same energy, in the same environment, in the same circumstances. And that year is different from you to me. Like that year is different from you to me. When this thing happened, or like when this thing happened, when you hit rock bottom, when you received the initial trigger that has you dwelling and feeling unworthy, don't make it another year, basically. Like, because this could be, like I said earlier, going on for decades, but don't make it another year. Don't make it another year. Like, let go of what it is, whatever it is. If you can't make the changes in that time frame, then make if you can't make the changes outwardly, externally, physically, financially, within the time frame that your year is coming up to, at least have that mindset shift so that it again it don't elapse into another year. You're holding yourself back. A lot of us are holding ourselves back, are holding ourselves in the same place, too busy looking into books instead of trusting the angels around us, trusting the guidance that's already around us. Point of view: gratitude, assistance, guidance, understanding, and energy healing, holistic well-being, thriving, vibrant. 30 and 21. So 33 is what. Okay, yeah. Let's not continue to let the anxiety take over. Do it scared is what I'm hearing. The spirit said, "That's it. That's it. Look, we're gonna work through this together, tribe." Like I said, thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate every view. I appreciate every like. I appreciate every comment. I appreciate you all. Like, I'm gonna keep trucking. I already know that until it's my time, it's Knight of Pentacles energy. But I feel like we switching it over. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna set intentions. We coming up on this new moon on the 14th, so yeah, we're gonna do some manifestation work. We're gonna do some ritual work, which we haven't done in a while. Like it's probably been a year. Damn, spirit, yeah. Yeah, it's probably been a year. That's what okay. Thank you, spirit. Thank you for that. It damn, yes. So yeah, I hadn't even realized that, caught up in the day-to-day stress and anxiety of trying to maintain. Mm, I know this may be, I don't know. Spirit said, cut that. Don't even finish that statement. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. It's been 4 years. It's definitely gonna be 4 more as long as I'm still getting up to see another sunrise. breathing in this good ass prana, baby. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm committed to this. You know, I do what I can when I can, and I appreciate all of those who appreciate that in me, that commitment in me. I appreciate all of those who see the commitment that I bring to Empress Ebony's Tarot, because not only is this therapeutic for me, I feel like I'm helping my soul tribe in some way or another. I truly do love y'all. And until we meet again, peace.